Good evening all, hope you're doing well. The bulletin's slightly later than normal. We try and get it out about 7:30, but the trouble is I've had to format my laptop, which I'm doing in conjunction as doing the bulletin. And it looks like I'll have to install Windows 8, which is a little bit weird, but I'll get that fixed after the bulletin. So I need an extra laptop so I can do my trade. So it's important that it gets fixed. And I don't know if I'm going to stick to the Windows 8. It should automatically upgrade to 10, hopefully. So we're in a state of caution, and we're seeing a reduction as well from the highs. We had a big drop in the technical scores. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of big movement. They've really shorted NJ and NU and AU very heavily today, which is quite strange. And this is the VIX pump in, and the Treasury yield, the 10-year, has also risen. The dollar's unchanged, which is a bit strange. It's just being held down to avoid the wrecking ball. Tesla's doing okay. Google's okay. It's actually good, actually. 1% is a good performance. That's France, by the way. So that's not doing so good. So what's happening with the indices that we're seeing the hive mind change their mind. They were so adamant on selling for the longest time. It's been about 6 months, and they were selling. Now what we're seeing is that they're looking to buy, and that's usually a top indication. Okay, so we'll go look at the indices now, and I'll show you what I mean. We'll just published this in Discord. This is oil, so it made a sell, and obviously it's reacted from that sentiment. But let's show you the S&P sideways, so you probably want to avoid that. This SSI is just chopping. They'd gone long here, so they got punished quite badly. Okay, but they've gone and shorted it again. They didn't like that at all, and it scared them, so they shorted it, and that's what they want. That's what the banks want. They want to get the small fish out. They don't want them to be buying. So this is the move that we saw today. US 30. And so this is the them going long. Okay, so boom, big reaction there. Okay, so they got initially paid quite a bit, but then they got really punished. So that's that. And DAX as well, which is really interesting. And the poor retail guys, they've got squished on this so badly. They've gone long, so we can draw a box. So we've got congestion, multiple congestion on DAX. And we've got a big football week as well this week, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Load of Champions League football on this week, which is cool. So another reason why I want to be wrapping this bulletin up. I need to get my laptop fixed. It's just doing that rotation, that wheel. It's just moving round and round. It's a bit annoying. But we're seeing some congestion, and it looks like they've gone long at that point, which is kind of understandable. You know, they're looking up here maybe, and they're looking to long, which is really interesting. It makes a change. So it's good that we're seeing a change in the sentiment, because it was just getting very one-sided. Now we're going to see some volatility return back to the market, which is cool. That's the Windows 8 update, by the way. That download progress bar is taking ages to do. It should be a lot faster than that, but it is what it is. So what else can we talk about? Maybe QDB scores. The fundamental's not going to change on this cross dollar, so we are going to have some mismatch on this particular tab. Because the fundamentals say, you know, we should be looking to short AU, and perhaps, you know, pending tomorrow's CPI, we could. So if we come to the euro, let's come to see, we're having a small, tiny retracement. We're going to look to buy the dip on this diagonal line. So we need definitely a stronger dip before we look to long, and ideally even a break would be cool as well. Then we can get a much better risk to reward. So something like that, a 4R, where we're going to target this supply up there. So let's look at the Dixie. And so yeah, we haven't really done much. Like I said at the top of this video, we're just unchanged really. It's 0.04. Coming back to the sheet, we've got a load of tabs open up here. There's the download link for the 8.1 Windows 8. So we come back to this on the risk calc, and we can see the dollar's just unchanged. So it's just probably a little bit of naughtiness, stroke jitters, because the CPI tomorrow. So we're still looking to long EU, but we want to dip on it first, and we're going to probably get that dip on Thursday, which is the ECB. All right, and there's some macro that came out about the interest rate expectations, in that it's going to be announced. The cut's going to be announced on Thursday, but not implicitly by Lagarde. It'll be in like the subtones or something like that. I'll show you guys in Discord where it's gonna be suggested in her language, but she won't say it implicitly. She'll just say it in between the lines, and that's going to cause the euro to pump. All right, so we're looking to long EU, but we need a dip first. So we want a big dip on Thursday, and then we can get a good entry. And I suppose the robot, and it's just basically we're paying a tiny bit of profit. It's just been to sideways, as you can see. We had some nice profit there. And then, of course, we had to take out this big old SLC, which I said would happen. If you just see Telegram, there's that liquidity. It had to take it, came down, and then up we come. It's because it was old, you see. And because it's old, it needs to be plucked. It's like a fruit. It needs to be taken before it gets stale. It needs to be enjoyed while there's still life in that liquidity. If they leave it too long, these guys might exit. But by holding on, it's just basically prolonged the agony for all that time, and they had to go and rob them, didn't it, at the last moment? So we'll have to wait and see what happened here. Looking for a dip, hopefully 108-ish. A break of that low would be fantastic, and then we can look for a long, and then we'll get some really good profits. So that's today's video. I'm going to crack on with my laptop. And that's what I'll do, and then I'm going to watch some football. So have a great evening, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. And we've got the big day tomorrow, so you've got to be really careful. And Thursday is going to be our long on EU. All right.